I'm trying something different this time.
Uh-huh. What's that?
I have different resolutions and stuff. But anyways, we're streaming now, and I'm going to find the kiddie pool so I can jump on in. Cube is later tonight, but Jins is going to be in the meat dimension for some time.
Let's see who we can meet first.
Yes. Let me actually find what I'm looking for here. Phantom event should be true. Do I have to click the thingy? It is not. There we go. It just had to stop being stupid. 8 needed. Everybody's in the cube.
Wait, 8 needed. That can't be right.
Phantom
Ours
M14.
should top out at...
Phantom M14 sealed.
Right,
8.
that's not what you want. You want new player.
Oh, right, new player. I'm being stupid
That-
even more. 3 needed.
Right, because those top out at 4.
Yeah, as soon as I start streaming,
That's
I start
what you
doing...
actually have.
Yeah. Oh, man. Resolutions. Yeah, as soon as I start streaming, I have to do idiotic things. You know the rules.
Okay, it's like... I can either stream or read. One or the two. That's the way I feel sometimes, too.
I can sometimes do both.
Staring at the screen.
Sure. Let's join Loco Junge. Oh man, Loco Junge. So while we're waiting,
Yeah, that's adequate. Neutral.
in neutral name.
So I heard one of these went pretty well for you. Like,
oh, we're started. Hold on,
great,
everybody.
cool. All right, well, I'm just as behind as everyone else, so let's see what I can see at the moment.
Okay, I'm back. I had to give someone my keys. Let's sort by rarity.
Triple Siege Mastodon, how could I lose?
Let's see what we actually have. Ogre Battle Driver, Siphon Sliver. I also don't know how
I like the Battle Driver a lot more than the Siphon Sliver.
Siphon Sliver really depends on what else we had. If we had Megantic Sliver, I'd be excited. Scavenging Ooze, Fiend Slayer Paladin. He's a man.
Yeah, your rares are all right, and you have them across colors.
Yeah.
None of them is an outright bomb, though. So you can't like hinge on drawing bombs or whatever.
Triple active treason.
Well,
I don't think
that's almost a plan in itself. You have a Blood Baron there too. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Also, Dragon Egg. Hey,
Dragon Egg.
Hold on.
Triple Death Gaze Cockatrice. Let's sort by.
This could be cool.
Okay, let's actually have a pool this time, and let's look at red. Shock is good. Wait, triple active treason and barrage of the expendables.
I think you should definitely build that deck now.
Yeah, let's go for that. Dragon Egg, Candy Minotaur is just fine. Ogre Battle Driver. Volcanic Geyser, Pitchburn Devils. Oh man, red is deep. Mountain is not deep though. Get out of here. How's the stream looking, by the way? I'm doing untested settings.
Stream looks fine.
Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, yeah, Academy Raider, you're just fine. That's about it, really. Triple Wild Guess. That's not making it. Let's look at black.
No, we don't want to do that. We want creatures.
Child of Night, you're just fine. The Blood Baby.
Blood Baron is going to be one of the centerpieces of the deck.
Yeah, she is really good. Siphon Sliver is a gray ogre.
Oh, you have the zombie too? Awesome.
Yeah, I have
another sack outlet.
I have zombie.
My God, the deck almost makes itself.
I have 5, or yeah.
Vampire Warlord too? What the hell? If you build any other deck, you are fired.
And I even have 4 Nightwing Shades. Let's just throw everything in the pile without looking at the other colors first. How much of a deck is this? Oh man, this is like the other thing I didn't stream because that deck building took about 2 minutes there, and I was prepared to side hard into blue, and it would have been just as good. But let's look at what we actually have here. Candy Minotaur, go back in. Everybody in, back in. Don't forget Ogre Battle Driver. That is 21. We have ads to make. Let's look at colorless.
Well, you had a couple staves and a millstone, none of which you want.
I'm just sort of looking at what I'm looking at. If
You can put Wild Ricochet in pretty painlessly,
Yeah,
frankly.
I can put that in if I want more creatures.
I mean, I would prefer a creature too. Sliver Construct is fine
Just fine.
because you do have
I do have
another. Do you have? Wait, do you have no red slivers at all?
I had no red slivers. We can go and look. This is what I have left in red. There are no slivers. Let's just
Bloody outstanding.
We have to look at our other colors before we just decide. Like blue has things like double Archaeomancer with double Disperses and Warden of Evo Siles isn't with 2 Messenger Drakes isn't bad, but it's not. We're not making that deck. Yeah, times 3.
That would be a fine addition. There's a reasonable case to be made, absent of what we've seen so far of making like blue green, for instance. 'Cause you have Colonian Tusker in there.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see the Tusker. I will go look at that. Ground Shaker Sliver is not good. Colonian Tusker, Deadly Recluse, Giant Growth, and then that's how deep our green is. Or I guess Hunt the Weak. Yeah, we're not doing that. We have this deck down here.
Yeah, junk. I'm looking at 23 spells.
We top out at
That's
yeah, we have
that's pretty all right. You could even throw in a Nightwing Shade if you want one.
yeah, that's not a
if,
bad idea.
If you want that instead of the Sliver Construct, for instance, or even the Wild Ricochet, if you just want to have more creatures.
Yeah, more creatures. We top out at 5. I like that. Oh man. Do I want just an early creature or do I want Nightwing Shade?
Well, how many 2 and 3 drop creatures do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Most of our creatures are at 4.
I think we have to keep the Sliver Construct then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Much as I hate to say it, it's
It's a gray
the right
ogre.
call.
It's a gray ogre that can have lifelink.
You might see your way to taking out one Deathgaze Cockatrice for the first what's his face?
First
Nightwing Shade.
First Nightwing Shade. That's probably reasonable. They fill different purposes. Yeah, let's do that.
Right, and that makes your curve a little better.
And then if we like aggressively need to trade, I can bring it back in. So I'm horrible at lands. What am I looking at here? I usually just count the mana symbols because I can't do this in my head. Got to see what Suggestotron says. 710.
My Suggestatron would have been 9/8.
That's what I was thinking. Was a 9/8. Let's do
With
that.
as many double blacks as you have, you want a pretty close to even split. Almost everything that you have is perfectly evenly committed.
I know, I love it. Oh man.
God.
Let's take a look at like how many sack outlets we actually have, and then it's not letting me sort very well. Give me more than 3 columns, please. Whatever.
You have to go one column over from one that you have. That's the rule.
That's the rule.
It's a stupid rule, and I don't like it, but that's the rule.
Let's put every land in this pile, and then every land in that pile. We're fine. This works too. Gnawing Zombie, Blood Baron, yeah, Vampire Warlord. Had to read him to make sure I knew what he did. And then, okay, so we have 4.
And then Barrage of Expendables.
Yeah, it's in the pile.
Yeah, you got it.
So we have 4 sack outlets for 3 act. I did not mean to double click on that active treason. What are you doing? Stop doing that. You're trying to make me fail. Yeah, I like this. Let's ship it. I'm done. I don't know what I can do to make this good deck even better. Let's lose round 1. What do you think?
I don't know. I have never seen this deck come together quite so completely. Like, all you're really missing is something dumb like a Shivan Dragon on the top end
Yeah,
to
we really
go home.
like. Let's make sure.
Honestly, this might even be a Lava Axe deck.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You already have the Volcanic Geyser in there, and that's just better. But man, oh man,
that's sideboard options. I'm thinking. I'm main decking Lava Axe. I do need a.
you're not taking out a creature for that, and your spells are better.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
we only
thinking.
put that in if there's something completely irrelevant in our pile. Like when we run up against the hexproof deck, then we have to reevaluate things.
Yeah,
and possibly just hard lateral to green-blue. Be like, take
Yeah,
that, suckers.
Let's look at what green-blue actually looks like. Because I've already submitted. We're waiting on everyone else. Everyone else didn't have the immediate decision. What does green-blue look like? Green-blue looks like playing Messenger Drake and Warden of Evocile.
I mean, again, it's a whole bunch of solid stuff.
Yeah, like even Elite Arcanist looks okay with like all these disperses.
Elite Arcanist Hunt the Weak.
Hunt the Weak.
You could do worse than that.
you can definitely do worse than that. We don't have any really huge creatures though. That'd be riding on Ground Shaker Sliver.
Well, Colonian Tusker, he's pretty big.
Yeah,
considering
he's a 3/3. He's pretty good. So is Messenger Drake. Messenger Drake.
Oh, I'm sorry. Elite Arcanist is only instant cards. I'm wrong.
Oh,
That's a shame.
He is only instants. He's not a real stick. He's a fake stick.
Do you have a Giant Growth in there?
I have a Giant Growth. And
well, that's something too.
A Giant Growth.
That's color fixing on a Giant Growth. Ooh, or you could get really nuts and just keep the Wild Ricochet in the deck just for him.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have. You just have to exile it. Or actually, no, that's a sorcery. I was getting too greedy. Active treason on your Elite Arcanist. Let's look at black again. Sideboard duress. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just waiting for people to finish building.
Yeah, sideboard duress comes in when they have something like a trading post or a dumb enchantment.
Dumb enchantments. Yeah, we have no enchantment
that we
removal.
somehow can't. Right.
Actually, we don't.
And there are a couple of dumb enchantments that will be problematic, come down early, gain them life, get them creatures, and that's hard for us to fight.
We do have one piece of artifact removal, at least. Demolish, the card that...
What, Demolish? You're not playing Demolish. Get out of here.
I'm not playing it because it makes me angry to think about it. Because I really like Pillage. And this is just...
good old Pillage.
And this is just worse, in like every way.
There's a worse Pillage.
Like, I guess it's not double costed, but... Pillage. They're never going to reprint that. They're not even going to reprint Stone Rain.
Yeah, that's probably gone forever.
New players don't like land destruction. It's not fun. You know what isn't fun? On-time Colonian Tusker. Or like... I don't know what I'm complaining about. I didn't actually look that much at white. It's here.
When I looked at white, I saw triple Siege Mastodon, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah!
Invincible. Also Hot Dog Baby.
Oh man, what can actually kill a Siege Mastodon you've put Show of Valor on?
God, that's 9 toughness, man.
9 toughness. Nothing can kill that.
That takes something pretty big. Well, there are things, but they have to be pretty crazy.
Wait, Nah, okay, oh man. And to round it out, we even have Pillar Field Ox. Team Toughness. Of actual note, Charging Griffin. He won the last draft for me. Nobody had, or not last draft, last seal. Nobody had flying creatures. Nobody. And I was just here with my 3 Charging Griffins.
The fools.
Yeah.
Charging Griffin isn't even all that.
No, he's not that great. Like, he's pretty okay. Like, 3/3 flying on offense is not awful. But he's usually just a 2/2.
I thought for the longest time that he was a 3 mana creature.
No, that would be,
Then he would be legitimately good.
He'd be like upgraded Windrake. That'd be, like, really good.
Yes.
Oh, man.
But not as hugely upgraded as you might believe.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you want to see, if
it
you
was
want to
probably a development change.
if you want to see like kind of mediocre white flyers, just look at Theros. Like there's like 2 or 3 different 4 or 5 mana 3/2 flying griffins in that set.
You know what gets me about Theros is that there's like a philosopher creature who's just a grizzly bear.
Yeah, the philosophers. Hey man, when you live in like a tub on the side of the street, you get to be tough. You can fight down a bear.
Oh, like this is our negotiator. There's only one kind of negotiation that I do with my 2 mana 2/2
That's
with no abilities.
It's trading off or trying.
I attack.
Yeah.
I attack them for damage. I harm them with moves.
Stonehorn Chanter.
What is even that idiot's name? I'm looking it up now.
I have time. Let's look.
Last breath. No.
Even though it's spoiled already on Gatherer, I just tend to use the spoiler site because it's easier. Let's see. I might have already...
Traveling philosopher, that's what it's called.
Yeah,
I had to
traveling...
scroll all the way down to the T's.
Traveling philosopher.
It's like, oh, yeah, this is my traveling philosopher. Arrgh! I am a grizzly bear. Like, I can't separate the idea of 2 mana 2/2 from grizzly bear in my mind. So
look at the spoiler site. Down here, grizzly bears. Like, they list related cards, and right down here is grizzly bears.
Grizzly bears. Silvercoat lion.
Glory Seeker. I don't even remember that card. Probably because it's from a set I never played much of. That freaking Silvercoat lion. The Theriad. They invented their own, like, Greek-sounding epic poem that doesn't read anything like an epic poem.
Yeah, that was very annoying. It just read like a bad fan fiction.
Like, it reads like stilted prose, which isn't really what. Some epic parts of the epic poem read like stilted prose because it's all translated and stuff, but a lot of it is like weird shit, which is great.
I don't know. They were. I just don't like it. I like nothing about that card.
This is another guy I don't really like because he doesn't belong in this set. Leanin' Snarecaster.
Where do they get off having lion people?
I don't know. Like, I guess like human animals are like part of Greek stuff, but what is he doing here?
The human animals were always monsters. And you didn't talk to the Minotaur. He gored you to death.
And like,
you know?
The worst part is, if this guy was a human, he'd be really good. Because there's like a ton of cards in white that interact with humans. Like freaking Cavalry Pegasus. Like picking up your Snarecaster isn't bad, but like Elspeth.
They probably found they just had too many humans in the set, and they're like, "Oh crap, we need another white small creature type to put in here." Can Theros have cat people? Yes.
But also, like all the human things that make tokens, they don't make human tokens. They just make soldier tokens. Like Elspeth.
Also, yeah, yeah, that's also quite annoying. It's almost like they regretted their decision with Innistrad to bring humans around.
Humans.
Like there was no human creature type until Innistrad hit, and humans were a full-on tribe.
The human tribe.
And then they realized, oh wait, this tribe is maybe too good. Oof. Uh, Maybe scale back the number of humans that we have.
Like, let's see. 5-mana Griffin. Decorated Griffin. At the high rate of uncommon.
Decorated Griffin. What the hell is that?
He's a...
Oh, is that Rootwalla Griffin?
No, that's worse. He's a 2/3 that has 1 and a white prevent the next one combat damage. That's dealt to you. So you can't even use it to, like, trick creatures.
Oh.
He is vile.
Well,
I don't even like Rootwalla.
kind of,
I don't even like Rootwalla Griffin that much.
He's uncommon because he can scale to any size. Like, if you had a common that could just, for an arbitrarily large amount of mana, keep you from ever taking combat damage,
he costs 5.
the format would revolve around him.
True enough, but
that's unlimited fogs.
They made him bad though.
Yeah, they made him uncommon and terrible
Also,
to prevent that kind of thing from happening.
20 seconds left. I'm pretty sure the deck is submitted because the button's grayed out. I'm going to be facing someone in round 1 with like a 100-card deck, and then I'm going to have to wait 10 minutes for them to time out.
Someone that's happening to somebody.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't even like Rootwalla Griffin that much. He's better, but I'm just thinking about him in draft, where you're like really trying to find playables, and then he's here, and okay, here's the game. I would like to play first. Eesh. This two-lander is really digging at me.
Well, any land gets you 2 plays.
2 really good
and then
plays.
You wait a while to do anything.
Yeah, I think I'm mulling this. Yeah. That's much better, I think. I will take those three lands and a Undead Minotaur.
Yeah, Undead Minotaur.
He's back in Theros. What is his name? They just reprinted him, but with a different name and worse art.
Yeah, they even... No way! The Kev Walker art is amazing.
It's okay.
I love it. It's a Minotaur doing a selfie. He's like, hey, hey, hey.
But like, Undead Minotaur.
Yeah.
Undead Minotaur.
Look at that guy.
Undead Minotaur's art is so good,
That guy is
though.
posting that to his Facebook profile. Right, but that is a zombie Minotaur.
Well,
That is much different.
Well, so is this. No, it's not. It's just regular Minotaur. I thought he was a zombie Minotaur
It's just
too.
a regular. He's not a zombie Minotaur.
I like Undead Minotaur better because he's got like.
Our opponent at least has a 40-card deck and an opening hand.
And he is really deciding if he wants to keep those 6 cards or not.
6?
Or like 7. Choosing to mulligan, just choosing whether to mulligan to 6 cards. LGD Metal. That sounds like a company name.
It does. It sounds exactly like a company. Trust LGD Metal for all your sign and metal pressing needs.
Is LGD Metal good? Oh man, there's a Kickstarter now so that the third part of Atlas Shrugged can be made.
Oh god.
Which just tickles me to death because
yeah, height of irony and all that.
Yeah.
I want nothing to do with that though. That's just how repulsive the whole idea is to me.
It is really vile, but like the first, I'm getting thingies on the side of my windows whenever I drag my chat around. The first movie is just really funny to watch because it's so poorly made.
God, that reminds me that I need to find and read the Marquis de Sade.
Ah, Marquis de Sade.
Yes, because reading the Marquis de Sade is exactly like reading Atlas Shrugged, but instead of lengthy passages of boring procedural nonsense about the quality of steel in railroads, you have lengthy passages about outrageous sex acts that get increasingly wild and imaginative in intensity and
Oh,
vileness.
I know what you're doing. You're studying so that you can finish that Chrono Trigger thingy.
No,
Yeah.
I finished that.
I
I finished that long ago.
I know you finished
However,
it, but
it would be,
you were talking about like making another one, weren't you? For like
I
Lucy's game.
yes, I no, I was gonna make that for my own what's it called? Magic World.
Oh,
So instead of releasing a novel, I would release a perverted twine story
that is about as good. That'd probably be better.
set in the world of Arya and the Dweldian Magi, who would follow Odysseus, who has always wanted in life to have sex with every planeswalker that he has met.
Even Sarkon the Mad.
Especially Sargon the Mad.
I can support that. Oh man, this guy really is really tormented about his 7 cards.
Come on, we want to play this hand. This is great. We have a 2/3 and a 3/3
I have
right here.
I have
We're ready to start life at 3 and curve out.
I really need like that. Because Minotaur Tribal and going back to Theros because I'm bored. What is that guy's name? Yeah, Kragma Warcaller. He's a man. He's got like he's a 5 mana 2/3 that I would play like multiple copies of. Related cards. Steam Flogger Boss. What?
Well, you know what? That guy also grants haste.
He does, and other rigger creatures. I've been meaning to like design whatever a contraption is. So I can have riggers in my set or whatever.
I don't think it's a terribly good idea. Although, if you're going to do that, contraption is in the comprehensive rules as a subtype that belongs to artifacts.
It is. I forget if the comprehensive rules have a symbol as a action yet. I think they probably do. Because it's when
What, a symbol?
if a rigger you control would assemble a contraption, it assembles 2 contraptions instead.
Oh, for that ability word.
Yeah, that-
I don't think so, actually. That's one that they copped out on.
That's one that they just admitted was a joke. Like they just wanted to have like,
It's the future. Honestly, I wanted all future sight cards to be like that.
like,
Hey, kids, here's stuff that we are never ever going to do.
and then they
Play with it for a bit.
reprint it like the next set. Oh, he decided.
Yeah. Then they make 5 vanilla creatures.
Like Nessian Courser, who's in Theros.
He was also in M10.
Oh, he was. I never paid attention to like
Yeah.
core sets.
He got
Um,
his first
I will,
in time printing in a core set.
okay.
You
actually,
should play a land.
I am. I'm actually playing a video. Not video game. I'm actually playing a card game now. Yeah,
All right.
Okay. He's taking a long time to respond to. I think we may have a new player. Our new player game. That's all right though. Yeah, some of the future sight lands were really good, which is why they reprinted Blood Cairns.
Graven Karens.
Yeah, Graven Cairns.
Yeah.
I call it Blood Cairns because that's what's on.
Because the artwork is full of blood dripping from gigantic heads.
And then they have like worse art in when they reprinted it.
I like the Graven Karen's art from Shadowmoor a little more. I don't like the idea of
You don't like the. You don't like the.
heads!
You don't like the blood.
Ah, it's too.
You don't like
It's
the blood.
too disgusting and too literal.
That's why I like it because it's
It
disgusting.
doesn't look like a. It doesn't look like a place. It looks like a spell.
Well, Yeah.
Also, those are not cairns.
I'll grant you that. They,
That's-
they definitely aren't Karens. Let's play a 2/3.
I like that idea. No predatory sliver out of our opponent.
No, he's got something though.
No, no other sliver. And
No,
we are going to curve. That's cool.
yeah, no on-time Colonian Tusker. So I'm thinking I'm going to win, because I'm not only curving.
That's way too early to claim.
It's a joke. So I make
Oh, if we end up beating him to death with Undead Minotaur, I'll be plenty happy about that.
I will be too. Oh man, what do we got? Turn late Colonian Tusker. No, Rootwalla.
It's a reasonable guy.
Yeah,
Which means our plan is attack, play Mountain, play Canyon Minotaur.
Yeah. Okay.
I really have to stress the attack first, just in case he decides, ooh, my opponent missed a land.
Come on, let me attack you.
No, that is why you do not play the Mountain pre-combat. I know it's out there, but that's why you do it.
Okay.
You offer up the bad block first, which he will never ever take, on the off chance that he decides, ooh, if my opponent is off land, then that makes this reasonable.
Okay. Let me attack you with my 2/3. Okay, now I play Canyon Minotaur.
Yeah.
Double Minotaur, but not the double Minotaur. I don't actually have any Minotaur abominations.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been great.
That guy's all right.
Yeah, he would have been good.
Obsianus, he's pretty good.
Like a big creature. I don't have any of those.
Hey, you have the Nightshade.
I have Nightwing Shade. He's
Nightwing, Darkwing Duck there, and
Yeah.
he can do all the work.
yeah. Can I have
Especially since gonna be able to pump him twice, probably 3 times.
Yeah, probably. Can I have my Minotaur, please? Do you have any Force of Wills?
Eventually. Yeah, the Minotaur will come down sooner or later.
Eventually.
I don't actually like their ham-handed attempts to make Minotaur tribal a thing.
Yeah, they print a
If
bunch.
you're gonna have it in a set, and in a tribal set, okay, good.
Okay.
And then you could have a Minotaur, and then we could have like full-on Lorwyn, but with Minotaurs, and that would be just fine. But this whole like, hey, wait, kids like Minotaurs, maybe let's plant a couple of vanilla Minotaurs in the core set, and then have a couple crappy tribal elder things, and that'll be a deck.
Yeah, I guess. What do we got? Angelic Wall.
It'd be almost if Hellrider, yeah, that's fine. It would be almost like if Hellrider said only attacking devils.
Yeah, that would
Like he'd still be draftable and he'd still be kind of good there, but he'd be awful as a card and he would never have made standard.
Yeah, he would
If
be.
he just said devil.
If he just said devils.
Moreover, you have satyrs on the other end, making sure that no Minotaur is ever going to cost 1 or 2 mana.
Satyrs. Yeah, they're the little Minotaurs who don't get the tribal abilities because they're little.
Because they're too little.
Although they have like, what is like the fake Indrid Stomper. Like come into play, destroy something. They're like 5/3s. I want to say.
Stomp Howler?
Stomp
What?
Howler. Yeah, there's like one of the see, let me look for him.
No, you play Owlwood for him.
He's a
The
satyr.
worst thing to do.
Well, I'm playing against this guy.
I don't care. You play the game. I will look it up.
I will play my game.
I already almost feel like I'm not doing anything because you're talking so much. Nylea's Disciple, that is a centaur. Did you send me on a snipe hunt? Is that what this is about?
No, it's whatever. I am going to attack this man. He's,
Yeah, that sounds good. Attack, play Nightwing Shade.
He'll probably take more damage from his root walla that I'm not blocking.
Let me be a little more intelligent about this.
Playing my Nightwing Shade.
Oh, okay. Wild Celebrants.
Yeah, Wild Celebrants.
It's a 5-mana 5/3 satyr.
He
Who that should definitely have been a Minotaur. Wow.
It should have been a Minotaur. Also, I know it's not Ingrid Stomp Howler I'm thinking of something else. This looks like Ingrid.
Ingrid Stomphowler?
I don't actually remember what his name is. It is
the former girlfriend of yours?
Yeah. It's the art that looks the same as this other red creature that comes into play and crushes something. What's it actually called? Inkrit or whatever? That's old Rav. That's a long time ago.
Shush! Well, I am answering your question. Indrik. It is called Indrik Stomphowler. You are infuriating at times.
I am sorry, sir.
If you ask a question, I am going to try and answer it. Don't interrupt me while I am answering you. Unless you don't mean to ask a question, in which case, don't!
This man is 10 minutes behind.
He's giving us a lot of time to bitch at each other.
Yeah. We'll have to turn it into a routine, given all this practice
Wait,
time.
is it an actually... Hold on, is it actually 10 minutes? That can't be right.
I'm at 27.
Oh my
he is
God,
at 18. It is 10 minutes.
That's 9. That's 9.
9.
Not...
Okay. Well,
I am a little dismayed that we've drawn nothing but land.
He's playing Trollhide. Okay.
Ick.
So we're taking 6 this turn, I guess. I have no removal.
That's fine. We're attacking back for more.
We are attacking back for more. He can only
and
go...
And on that looks really good.
It does. He can only make it 6. What do our blocks look like next turn? If we actually make any.
No matter what you chump.
Yeah, chump.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we chump something.
Like, if you actually want to hold Nightwing Shade back, which you don't.
Which we don't. Yeah, I don't want to get his angelic wall out of the way. I'm just...
Like, you have a lot of ways out.
I do.
And you don't have a lot of, like... Now that it has Regenerate, too, there's just nothing...
Yeah, there's...
We can't really hope to trade out of that.
Yeah.
Not with what we have.
Not with what we have. Live draw is...
I just have to hope that he thinks he can no longer attack, which he really shouldn't.
We're going to draw Active Treason, and then we're going to draw Active Treason.
See? That would be great.
Okay, attack with your man. Okie doke.
Honestly, at this rate, we really are going to time him out.
Yeah, we are going to time... So even if we lose this game, it doesn't actually matter. That is depressing.
And just stay alive a long time.
Yeah.
That means you do things like chump block with one creature at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, not starting with Nightwing Shade, though.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Oh, that is a depressing thought TK Cat brings up. Maybe he thinks he has 30 minutes per game.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yee.
Well,
also, he didn't...
You know, there's one way to learn.
There is definitely one way to learn. He didn't pump and...
Oh no! That means he has active valor!
Oh no.
He's going to not actually accomplish all that much with that.
I drew... Swamp. Okay. I'm going to attack.
Yeah, I still like attack here.
So, attack with both just to get the damage in, and then chump with...
Everybody.
Okay, just everybody get in.
Everybody get in. You're not ready to chump yet. Like, you don't die to giant growth or anything. You die to double giant growth, which I'm imagining he does not have.
I'm going to hope he doesn't have.
Be sure to actually pump the Nightwing Shade, because there's nothing else you're doing with your mana.
Yeah, definitely do that. Pump it again so it kills the stupid wall. There we go. Now he has 4 power. Should I just pump it again? What does it actually do? It doesn't do anything. Whatever.
No, don't actually pump it again, because we have cards in our hand.
I'm holding up Doomblade.
Ooh, you're holding up mysteries.
Oh right, Burned Head brings up a good point. If I had pumped again, that'd be another trigger he had to allow.
Well, there's still plenty of time to pull that trick.
I can do it in step of his turn.
Oh, yes! Pump it end step for no reason!
Yes!
Oh my god, we are so wicked. This is human wickedness that you're witnessing. I feel more like a satyr all the time.
Yeah, like, definitely that Goblin Piker with Trample. Oh man! He played a blocker!
Okay. What kind of blocker?
Suntail.
Suntail Hawk. Aw, man, the lamest creature.
It's Flying Man.
Yep, 1 mana Lava Axe, we called him, back when we had Flying Men.
Are you actually going to attack me? He's not. Okay.
Oh, you finally left it back?
He left it back.
Okay. Cool.
I'm pumping my Nightwing Shade. That took 3 seconds off his clock. I drew Swamp. Cool.
Right, well, cracking with the... Let's see. He has both Giant Growth and Show of Valor. I think your Nightwing Shade dies. If he has just Giant Growth, you're fine.
Well, let's...
If he has just Show of Valor, he gets to stall.
Okay, let's attack.
Almost.
Let's attack then.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah, Nightwing Shade doing some work. Yeah.
Nightwing Shade. Better than... Actually, yeah, better than Cockatrice. That was a good decision.
Well, I think the first Nightwing Shade is better than the third Cockatrice, considering where your curve was.
Holding.
And now he's giving you all this stuff to do with your mana.
Yeah, he definitely... Although I don't have to. Okay. I killed your Flying Men. LGD metal.
Maybe it is an advertising campaign for a metal crafting and sign stamping company.
He's just making me stare at his name for a really long time.
as long as he possibly can. They will remember LGD Metal by how they played Magic against us. I think that he would be more active in the chat if that were actually the case.
He hasn't actually said anything. Nobody has. I was not rude like the guy who was rude to me when I was being a slowpoke.
Do you need signs printed?
Yeah. Oh man, Jens gets back in an hour. We might still be playing against people who are slow.
Might not be finished up with that.
Well,
Although that would be a convenient time for me personally to cut out because I have cookies to bake.
Oh man, the cookies.
Yes, it is Thursday night bake night.
Oh man.
Bake night. What is even happening? What phase are we in?
He is on his first main. He is doing nothing. He is at 12 minutes. I've spent 5 minutes playing this game of Magic.
I think you've made reasonable decisions. Granted, they've all been very easy.
They all have been very easy. This game has been like a core set game. You play vanilla creatures and a shade.
Act of Treason cracks this thing wide open. Okay, things are happening.
He's tapped 2 green.
Oh god, is this just Root Wall of Pump? Please actually play a thing.
Yep, play Colonian Tusker.
You know what? That would be reasonable too at this point.
Hey. Yeah, me and Jins were talking, and I was talking about Colonian Tusker and how I like him but don't really like him because he's kind of stupidly good. And then we were talking about how he also probably isn't going into Standard, which just shows you what Magic is nowadays.
Right. The benchmark nowadays for creatures that are just like aggressive creatures or whatever is double power to converted mana cost.
It's like Strangleroot guys.
So a 1 mana 2 power creature, a 2 mana 4 power creature, and a 3 mana 6 power creature. That's what we need to have. And in a lot of cases, the 3 to 6 isn't even good enough because that's too expensive.
Oh no!
So you'd much rather have.
Your
No. It's making us wait the maximum amount of time. Oh.
You know what that means.
We have a lot more time to talk about Colonian Tusker. Yes, that is seriously the benchmark for like what rates is an aggressive creature. So you have things like there are a lot of 1 mana 2 power creatures these days. So generally speaking, a lot of those make it in. But you even have a lot of like 2 mana creatures who can either obtain 4 power very easily or just sort of naturally have it for some reason, and that's like wah. So things like Tarmogoyf and Putrid Leech. I think it's called Putrid Leech.
Let's find out. I've got nothing to do.
Apparently you don't.
No, I do not. Like, it's actually like 9 minutes for the timeout, isn't it? For like
it is.
So he's
right. So he's going to.
He disconnected at straight 11. So.
Great.
So what is it?
Yeah,
called?
but I mean that's it's called Putrid Leech. But yeah, that's the kind of creature that I'm talking about. That's the go-to primo creatures who just attack. That's what they have to be.
The one thing we thought was maybe Green Devotion Plan would use Tusker, but I don't know.
Green Devotion Plan is going to need a 4 mana card that is very aggressive, or a 6 mana card that makes an army of men.
Very true. Loads of dudes.
And even that is more like casual fodder, because that deck doesn't want Colonian Tusker, it wants Leatherback Baloth.
Oh man, Leatherback Baloth.
G, baby, baby, baby.
He's a cool man. Back in like World Wake, where there was like serious like that whole block had like huge creatures. 1 mana 3/3s.
Man, facing this guy down in draft was quite something. It's like, all right, I play my Grey Ogre, and they're like, yeah, I play my 4/5. Ah, vile.
And Leatherback.
So freaking vile.
What does Leatherback Baloth do? Like, what does he use his Leatherback for? Apparently his Leatherback skeleton is used as a haven for travelers. Makes,
Oh, cool. I guess.
it makes me think of like a football player. Is this football Bailoff?
Football Bailoff! I don't know all that much about football, but
I know
I'll follow you there.
I know enough, and I know enough that like I would watch Bailoff League football.
Wouldn't that be like Pigskin Bailoff?
Yeah, pigskin Bailoff,
No, 50-yard Bailoff.
gridiron Bailoff.
Gridiron Bailoff. I like Gridiron Bailoff, actually.
That's up. That could almost be a real card.
That's deadly close to being a real card.
Surprised there.
Now there are possibilities for creatures who have abilities other than just being bodies to break it into standard, and they don't have to be like super aggressively costed, like the double power to CMC ratio thing that I mentioned. And that's how we end up with things like Vampire Aristocrat, or I'm sorry, Falcon Wrath Aristocrat, Hunt Master of the Fells, he's a man.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Hero of Oxid Ridge, for instance. Like, they're aggressive, sure, but they also have other things that they do.
I don't think
Leaving Clone and Tusker more or less alone. Poor guy.
Poor guy. I don't actually think.
I really think that he doesn't have a chance, considering Guruk's companion stuck around and, he basically existed.
Yeah, he was a cool man. I don't actually think that like Bailoff. I don't think Bailoff League football uses punters. I don't think they use quarterbacks either. So really, it's like Bailoff League rugby.
What if Bailoff League football is the football that people play under the Bailoff?
Oh, like underneath the the skyscraper.
Sure, because original soccer or whatever was just played between towns, and it was as many people that you had between the towns, and you would kick it into the other town. So in this, the leatherback Bailoff would be like either an end zone or the playing field.
Oh yeah, like the playing field. What is 1313 Bailoff's name? He's like the Super Bowl.
Croson Cloud Scraper.
Yeah, he's not actually a Bailoff. He looks like a Bailoff though, doesn't he?
He does. He looks very like a Bailoff.
Let's look for him.
I'm actually sad that more things are not Bailoffs, because I really think that they could use that word a bit more, especially if they're willing to do dumbass stuff like Obstinate Bailoff.
He doesn't actually look like a Bailoff. I was misremembering things. Oh man. A whole set of just Bailoffs. Wait, no. Bailoffs and Kavu.
The Bailoff Kavu set.
And then that's one of the Bailoffs, is Kavu Bailoff.
We already have Kavu Bailoffs. They're called shapeshifters. Otherwise, that plan is kind of stupid, and I don't like. Okay, here's another thing that I don't get genuinely when I ever talk to Magic players who are like more into the lore of Magic the Gathering, and they've read all the novels and they know all these character names like Pivlik, who've never had cards, and I just don't understand it.
Me neither.
There's a profound love of Kavu among people who like the lore.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I just remember
They just love him.
using Slimy Bailoff as like a bookmark because I thought his art was pretty cool.
Slimy Bailoff?
Is
that real?
There's a Grey Ogre Bailoff, not Bailoff, Kavu. There's a Grey Ogre Kavu that has like a stupid ability that turns a land into a swamp until end of turn, and he's all slimy.
Oh man.
Let me look for him. Give me the visual spoiler. He's here somewhere. Not Firemaw.
Oh.
He's just straight up slimy Kavu. Here
It's
he
actually
is.
called Slimy Kavu.
He reminds me of like trimmers, when the trimmers 2, when the trimmer would like throw up the little walking trimmer, and it was all slimy and gross looking. That's what this card reminded me of.
What a truly bizarre card.
Yep. It's like your swamp walk creatures can get in for like unblockable for a turn if you tap your gray ogre. It's a really weird card. Rated to two.
No doubt.
2.5 stars out of 5.
Logical, there are actually a ton of cards that have Swamp Walk.
I win!
What's more curious is that almost none have Planeswalk.
Well, it's hard to walk across flat land. Also,
I guess so. Where do you hide?
Return to data.
Pretty sure there are only 3 creatures in all of Magic the Gathering who have Planeswalk.
I'm waiting a bit. Actually, am I? Minute 30.
Ah, cool. On to the next one.
Yeah, LGD metal is not good.
LGD Metal had to get back to the milling machine.
Gimmon ESBR. Gimmonsbur. That's, I don't know about... I'm glad that Loco Junge won and that we'll be playing him.
Oh, 10 for Planeswalk? When did that happen?
Wait, really? Let's... Oh, Boggart Arsonist. He can be a planeswalker, or also destroy a planes.
Indeed.
Which is kind of counterintuitive if you have more than them.
Well, they're the dark mirror of Boggart Loggers.
Yeah, who made more sense, I guess. I don't know. We'll
Okay,
finish.
hold on here. No, Great Wall mentions the word Planeswalk. It does not have Planeswalk. Similarly with Lord Magnus. Similarly with Magical Hack. Old Fogey is not a real card. Whim of Volrath also mentions that. So that's not even 10. I have been duped.
Is there... I know there's...
Also, Ace and Highway is an enchantment that gives white creatures Planeswalk.
My match is
You are
started.
looking at Boggart Artisanist, Graceful Antelope, Righteous Avengers, and Zodiac Rooster. 4. I was way closer. Without going over.
This is a 2-lander I really want to keep. I want to keep this 2-lander. Active Treason, Grey Ogre, Academy Raider.
So keep it.
Let's keep it.
We have no idea what our opponent is doing. An Academy Raider can let us trade an Active Treason for a land if we draw another land and get him in, and
yeah, sure. He mulled to 6. I feel better about this, maybe. Okay, F6. Cool. We are playing mountains. Oh no. The blue player. Elixir of Immortality.
That's kind of a miserable deck to play against.
Yeah.
That's if he has actually put together the deck. Otherwise, probably you're fine.
I drew a card that isn't a land. It makes both of our Active Treasons really good.
Oh, excellent. Go ahead and play it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I could explain about the mono blue Elixir of Immortality deck. It's probably running Opportunity. The idea is that you just sort of trade 1-for-1 your spells for their cards as much as you can, elixir back all your stuff, cast Divination and Opportunity to eventually get ahead, and you just very long form grind them out.
Yee.
It is really hard to put this deck together.
I didn't draw land.
And I doubt that it genuinely came together and sealed.
He played Seacoast Drake, so I think he's just playing blue stuff. I feel less good about this keep now, but whatever.
Well, we're only looking at 9 so far, so let's see
Yeah.
how the 10 looks.
Let's see how 10 looks.
Again, Academy Raider gets us right back in this.
Does, and like, Scroll Thief.
Oh no, a better Academy Raider.
Yeah.
Well, we might just play Sliver Construct first to block that if we get the land then.
Yeah, probably. Also getting pecked to death by this 1/3.
Yeah, that ain't actually gonna happen.
Yeah, you say that,
Just-
and yet...
So take your lumps. Well, we have flying creatures in the deck. We're fine.
I'm going to play Sliver Construct.
Cool. I like this plan. Okay, so next turn when you draw another land, do you want to play Canyon Minotaur or Academy Raider?
That's a good question.
I frankly like Academy Raider holding up the red if you have it
Yeah, that's...
for Barrage Expendables, but
Yeah.
if it's a swamp, like Canyon Minotaur.
Oh. Blue-green. He has shown his second color.
Oh, good. He was bound to have one.
I think if we draw land, we're getting rid of this instead.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Water Servant. Yikes!
Yeah, I think if we draw...
terrifying.
I think if we draw a mountain, we're getting rid of that. Will you attack
You know
with
what?
your scroll thief?
That's a fine plan.
I also get
It's
to
a fine and fair plan.
I also get to attack him with it.
What? Oh,
Yeah, if I
right.
s-
But he can. Well, he can make it crappy before that happens. If he wants to spend his mana doing that.
Probably. Yes, I will take your damage. Cool. We drew a swamp. That plan is off.
Canyon Minotaur, go!
Yep. Play our Canyon Minotaur. Yeesh.
Yeah, it's a little rough when you don't draw the double red, but
Yeah.
choose.
It's got to be there eventually. We have 9 mountains, I'm pretty sure.
Like the upshot is that as soon as we draw a mountain, the beatdown ends.
Yeah. Also, and when we draw, even if we draw swamp, we still get Pitchburn Devils. Which, as sad as trading that with Water Servant is, does it actually trade? He has 4 blue up. He is not attacking with Water Servant. He is content to just attack me with his Seacoast Drake.
Wow, that's
That is-
surprising.
Yeah, I would be...
Especially since we're tapped out. That's a gift.
We drew Mountain. Do we just kill Water Servant? I think we do.
Yeah, let's go for it. Might have a counter. I don't know why he didn't attack. That's kind of surprising.
If he has a counter spell, we kill it next turn.
Yeah.
Oh man, he made a misplay. He didn't make it crappy.
Awesome. Maybe he has Nephalia Sea Kite.
I'm attacking with everything.
That sounds fine.
Yeah.
Actually, don't attack with Sliver Construct. That's pointless.
That was pointless, but I did it already. Yeah, he's just gonna get a free card next turn. Oh well. Bye, tiny misplay was not
Oh
as much
wait,
as his.
can Barrage of Expendables deal damage to creatures?
To target creature or player.
Yes!
He may...
Yes! Shoot that guy down! Played right into our trap, sucker!
Okay, do I sacrifice a creature as a... Do I select target Scroll Thief and then sacrifice a creature?
Yeah, you select the target is Scroll Thief.
And then sacrifice a creature.
Right. Select all targets, pay all costs is the order of making an ability. And it'll ask you to sack a creature, and then you just click on it, and it happens.
Man, the deck works.
Owned, sucker!
Yeah!
Trick on board! glad our opponent found the correct play for us.
I'm really glad about this hand now. Merfolk Spy.
Oh, the plan. Wait, seriously?
He played Merfolk Spy. I think this guy's hard up for playables and just decided to play blue
I don't
because it had Water Servant.
Well, I mean, Water Servant is a really damn good reason to do that.
He's
I have to believe that he has the opportunity. Oh god, he doesn't have anything better than Water Servant.
No, he's just hoping to draw Water Servant again, which I kind of hope he does. Burned Head says it smells like a Jace deck, and he's just digging for Jace. You going to attack me?
That would be a reason for him to be hyper aggressive, but did we stop the beats? No.
Nope. He is fearless.
Fearless.
He is fearless.
Well, he's gonna be a little more fearful in the
my
face
god!
of devil.
Look what we just drew.
I will in a few seconds.
It keeps happening. We just have to wait for him to play something worth it.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think yeah, Pitchburn Devils is the play. Let's attack.
Well, that's the play.
Yeah. So let's attack with Canyon Minotaur.
What?
All right.
You mean with both?
With both my, I should attack with my one. He's got a 1/1.
No.
I don't want to be.
Why did?
Wasn't paying attention. I thought he had his whatever.
He's still had his Scroll Thief.
Yeah. Stupid. Whatever. Getting these out of my system now.
I mean, if we're reading him as a Jace deck, we really want to beat him to death before he gets Jace.
That is correct, because then he just wins if he does that.
Well, we got a creature out of him anyway, and he has one card in hand.
Yeah, yes.
Lacking a Jace, we're probably winning this. Honestly, even if he does have a Jace, he's probably not going to be able to do much with it.
Oh man, he thought about it.
Not as it sits right now. He thought about attacking.
No, he thought about leaving it back. He is attacking. I have taken the damage.
What are you made of?
Lava axe. That's been a lava axe now.
Yes. He has a card in hand. Okay, presuming it's Briar Pack Alpha. I think we're still fine with that. Let's keep attacking.
Yeah, I'm going to
Pressure's
attack.
on.
I'm going to attack with everything and then play Deathgaze Cockatrice. That'll leave his 1/3 at home.
I think it finally will. I hope. My god.
Fog.
Is it Fog? Okay, he's a Jace deck. There's no other explanation for Fog.
Yeah. Let's play my... Yeah.
Yeah, well, this Jace deck is also out of cards.
Yeah. Which...
Let's see it. No, don't tap double red gnome.
Yeah. Leaving up Ring Flesh.
Yeah, leaving up Ring Flesh. He actually doesn't have any cards this time. All right. Cool.
Mountain.
Beatdowns.
Do I attack with Deathgaze Cockatrice?
Well, yes.
Okay.
You attack with everyone. He has a 1/3, whatever. He has no cards in hand. 0.
He is
You know the board.
Okie doke. Academy Raider go down? Sure.
Sounds good to me. Now, actually, hold them out.
Yeah, so I could discard
This is
it.
why I hate watching. This is why I hate watching your streams
I
when I
know.
have you on the Skype.
I
am always behind, and I cannot catch you doing these things.
I know. I'm bad. I don't actually think I want to dig for anything, though, because I basically have everything I want. Lay of the land. So it's just like
You're kidding.
This
guy is out of cards completely. He's out of cards in his deck. What the hell?
He's playing Lay of the Land. Why would a Jace deck play a Lay of the Land?
Just for fixing? Because he has double blues? I don't know.
I want to go back to the hard up for playables plan.
Like he really wanted to play Jace and Fog. And he's like, okay, green is my color. I don't care what cards I have. And he was out of stuff.
He's considering attacking with Seacoast Drake. He did not. Okay, then now let's hold Mountain, because I don't need... Okay, let's begin combat. Attack with all creatures.
So, yeah. Crush him.
Going to block Sliver Construct again. Okay. He's taking a lot of damage.
Okay, cool. After he takes a lot of damage, kill him.
Yeah, I can just win.
Because he has no cards in hand. Absolutely zero. You have the win.
I win. Okay.
If you so much as sack Pitchburn Devils, for instance.
Dupe. That's what I was going to do. Sacrifice creature. I even pinged himself. Just so that it doesn't matter. Stump Goblin wins. Woohoo! Begin sideboard.
Hooray!
I think we just ship it back, because I don't know what we could do against this guy.
Well, honestly, because he has Jace, because we've put him on Jace, Lava Axe could possibly make the cut.
Lava Axe kills Jace.
Just to be like, Lava Axe kill Jace. That said...
Wild Ricochet? What does he have that we want to copy?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Wild Ricochet out, Lava Axe in. This is awesome.
Okay.
We saw no spells out of the Elixir of Immortality deck. Well, except Fog. Don't want to Wild Ricochet that.
Yeah, we can Wild Ricochet Lay of the Land.
Oh, man.
God.
Guess who's searching for lands now? Both of us, because I'm an idiot.
I don't think I can keep this hand, even though it's packed with stuff I like. It is a 2-lander. I could play Shock. Yeah, I'm mulling this.
Yeah, Shock is his 1/3 or his other 1/3, or is it relevant 1/1?
My 6 is a 1-lander. Dare I go to 5? Because this 6 is pretty awful.
Oh, yuck. I think we dare. Come on, mulligan aggressively.
Yeah, mulligan aggressively. Going to be Bloodbaron, Act of Treason, land.
Like, honestly,
land.
The depressing part about that 6 is that even if you draw 2 lands, you only have 1 play.
I have 1 play on 2 lands. Loco Junge is choosing whether or not to... He's giving me my time back that I spent pondering things. I'm going to mulligan. I don't think I can go to 4.
Well, I don't know what 5 looks like yet.
1 mountain.
Eek!
No. Dear God, what do I do? I really don't want to go to 4, but I think I have to. So this is untenable. What do you think?
I really don't know. This is hard. It's rough. We don't actually have all that many low drops total, so I think Academy Reader is about the best we'll ever find. Let's keep it.
Okay.
Whatever.
He put me on the play. Okay.
Oh. I did not realize that fact.
I didn't either.
Well, that kind of makes sense considering what he's trying to do.
I guess. It also... come on. Draws.
No, you forget. This is going to be perfect. You wait.
I drew a spell I can play.
Excellent.
Cool. He is doing nothing. He didn't even have a Seacoast Drake. Okay.
Well, he had a land. Means he might have many more.
I drew a land. Okay. We're one land away from this being bad, but Roddick can shock his
Hey man, I
Jace.
don't think he has anything at all that can deal with Academy Raider.
Yeah, I don't think he does either.
And if it's Sliver Construct,
Oh man,
guess he's on the shock.
he played something else I can shock. Train.
Oh, awesome! You're definitely doing that before your turn.
Yeah. Let's just do it now.
That will beat you to death unacceptably quickly.
I will not let you have your bird. Only I can have birds. I drew a bird. That costs 4 mana.
Cool. We rule this town.
In 2 lands will be cool.
Look at how many spells we have. Aren't we awesome? How is he ever going to deal with this many spells?
How will he ever deal? He played Water Servant.
Eek.
I think we're going to take 6 damage next turn, and then we're going to take 6 damage the turn after. Okay. 3 lands. What the hell do I do? Play Academy Raider?
Yes.
Okay.
Raids. Raids for days.
So what do I discard next turn to draw the hope for land? Pitchburn Devils?
It depends. Probably Canyon Minotaur.
Yeah, probably him. I have better
He's
fours.
currently the most irrelevant. He's currently the most irrelevant thing.
He...
Against? No, stop being an idiot. Canyon Minotaur. Oh, okay. Time Ebb. If that's what you're reacting to, then that's fine.
That
I thought
was...
you were doing something else. Again, lag.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
gonna
was...
be my excuse anytime there's some disconnect between us. It's like, I don't know what's happening.
That's what... Yeah, that's... Luckily, I don't take 6 damage because of that. I only take 4.
Right, but that is still pretty massive.
Guess what I get to draw?
Time Ebb. After seeing no spells out of this guy, I guess I should have imagined that he had one.
He's only shown good things this game. Which is baffling considering last game. He's playing Jace, Memory Adept. It's here.
Well, we knew it was happening sooner or later.
Yep.
Oh man, you want to kill it?
How do I do such a thing? Oh yeah, active treason.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's a fair trade.
that's probably fine. Considering if you do not do that, you will definitely lose.
That is true.
Oh man, did he not activate it?
He didn't act. He's on second main.
Okay.
He did it. He activated it. He got rid of Siphon, Sliver, Swamp, active. Oh, I drew a land anyways. Okay.
Okay, awesome. We're still casting Active Treason and killing Jace.
I did not click okay, whatever, I concede. I was clicking on the arrow above the scroll through my graveyard, and I must have clicked on the slightest pixel to click OK. So it just skipped right past my main. Sweet! Concede game.
Alright, well, we threw that one away for no reason.
We threw it away for no reason. Ship it back!
Oh, cool. I mean, I guess we have this guy downloaded anyway.
We know what he's... Yes, I would like
We
to
know
play
exactly
first.
what he's on.
Okay. I'm going
How's
to...
our hands?
4 swamps, Undead Minotaur, Barrage, Lava Axe. I think I keep this. Has no mountains, but we have 10 in the deck. That's a 1 in 3 almost chance of drawing it.
You know what? We'll draw a mountain by the time he has Jason. We'll be able to kill it with Lava Axe.
That was my idea.
Sure. Yeah, that's how we win this game. Cool. Keep.
Yes. I won the game I played, Undead Minotaur. I will win this game too. Maybe. Oh, yeah, 9 mountains. That's almost 1 in 3. Not quite. Okay, I drew something better than a mountain.
I don't believe you.
Child of Night.
What, Deathgate's cockatrice? Oh. Hey, that's pretty cool and right on time. Although life doesn't matter all that much, but beatdowns.
Life doesn't matter that much, but we have 5 turns to draw a mountain. Predatory Sliver. I think I offer that trade.
Not when you have Undead Minotaur.
That is also true. No use in attacking then.
Like, you're eventually going to be able to beat back for much more, and life doesn't matter all that much. Like, that's... Wait, you drew a swamp? Why did you do that?
Wait, did I draw a swamp? Did I not play this? I didn't. I drew a swamp.
Why would you draw a swamp? How could you do that to me?
Oh, our trades become bad. He played another Predatory Sliver.
See, that I didn't see coming out of him.
Which means he wouldn't have taken the trade anyways. Okay, so our Jace the Mind Sculptor deck has become... I drew another... I didn't draw a mountain. Okay. Pass. If he attacks, do I double block? I don't think he's going to attack, though.
Oh, you lose both creatures if you double block.
Wait, do?
That's not a good double block. Right, because his guys are 3/3s.
Yeah, but I have 4 toughness.
Oh. Right. Never mind.
He's not a Grey Ogre.
Sorry.
He's a Herloon Minotaur.
Right, he is. He has 3 toughness.
He's playing Rumbling Baloth. When did a Jace deck become like aggro?
Hey, green creatures. That's what he wasn't seeing in the first game.
We're playing...
Honestly, this is perfectly fine because he's not really aggro. He's just playing good blockers.
Okay, I have a mountain.
Awesome.
Okay, just play Barrage and then pass. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not playing Act of Treason, so sure. Not without a sack outlet, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mountain is a live draw.
Yeah, Mountain is live. Pretty much any other red spell is still live. We don't want to see more swamps.
Oath of the Ancient Wood. Did he just want, like... I didn't see any other enchantments out of this guy. Did he just want 3 mana 1/1 counter? Okay.
Good lord.
I cannot interact with that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe as Trollhide? Claustrophobia, I suppose, would be good with that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Sensory deprivation, also pretty good.
Yeah.
Also means that the creature that we steal is going to be even bigger.
Yeah, Rumbling Baloth. Come on, Mountain. Are you attacking with your 5/5?
You probably should, right?
He's attacking with... Okay, he's attacking with everything. Double block on a Sliver. He's holding giant growth, but I don't think I have a choice because I'm taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah, in we go. It is like we're facing a completely different deck.
We've played 3 different decks so far. We played blue green hard up for playables. We played blue green Jace, and now we're playing mono green aggro.
Oath of the Ancient Wood.
He chose
Man.
he chose to kill Undead Minotaur.
Right, the bigger one.
Swamp, mountain. Excellent. Okay. So, active treason on the 5/5. Pay 1, 2, and a red. Okay, now we attack. Do I leave Child of Night back or just get in?
I think you're getting in.
Yeah, because I can get
I mean,
life
it's going to
back.
get you life. Get back to 15. You're taking his creature away from the board, so you're not under pressure anymore. Yeah. Get in.
And then, sack a creature. Select target. You. Pay 1. Sacrifice a creature. Do. Okay, if he doesn't play Jace, he's secretly at 7. If he doesn't play Jace.
Right. I mean, we're imagining that...
Yeah, he's holding Jace in his
Lava
hand.
access.
Well, if he doesn't play it.
By the way, the Sacrifice Barrage of Expendables active treason deck is bonkers.
It is.
If you didn't know.
That's why my EDH deck is it. Or that one that never worked was just full of sack
Divination.
Divination for a dork. Okay.
Ah,
And
damn.
And Merfolk Spy.
Oh, that's the last kind of shit that we wanted him to have.
Yeah.
We want more, like, gigantic unsolvable creatures out of him so that we can completely wreck him. God, we want the Drake.
Although...
Seacoast Drake? Not Seacoast Drake. What's the gigantic one? Messenger Drake.
Yeah, Messenger Drake.
God,
draw
that would
card.
be foul.
The sad thing is, his 1-mana 1/1s keep our Piker at home.
I know. It's terrible, but whatever.
Do I just shock down his 2/2 or what?
If you drew shock.
That's what I drew. Was shock.
I think it's an instant, so you can hold it back.
Yeah, that is what I was also thinking, but
And you know, if he counters a shock, that's probably the best for us.
Okay, I'm just gonna pass then. Oh man. What do you got for me? He's tapping a lot of mana for Spore Mound.
Wait, he played the land before Spore Mound?
He played the land before Spore Mound.
Don't do that! Ah!
You're
me.
You're in the kiddie pool. You will watch minor misplays. Here's Seacoast Drake. Okay. He has a lot of creatures. I need to draw something good. Okay, he's attacking with his 1/1 and his 2/2. Do I just shock down the 2/2? As bad as that feels.
Yeah.
Blam. I will take your 1 damage. I reveal a card at random from my hand. The lava axe.
Oh no, the surprise!
The surprise. Here's a guy.